Hi, my name is Sara Lohbauer, and I'm a senior majoring biology and minoring in chemistry here at FGCU. So I came down here with my friend who was visiting the university, and I tried really hard to not like it because I wanted to go to UF, but I don't know, there's just something that clicked here, the small campus. I audited a few classes and I really liked the way that the classes were structured. I audited the Honors Virus Centers class and I was like, this is the class for me. Like, I need to take this class as a first-year student. And so I applied, I got into the honors program, now college, and I'm very happy I made that decision, very happy. So in this lab I started as a second semester sophomore. I never wanted to really do that much into cancer. Like, I wanted to be more of like a doctor, like an oncologist, not so much like a researcher. I didn't feel like research was really my big passion. I thought it was patient care. And I started as a TA for Dr. Lindsay Rhodes in her cell biology class. And I kind of just fell in love with the way that she talked about cancer, and I was like, this is interesting. And then my friend at the time, my research partner, we do a lot together, she was like, I have this cool idea for working with long non-coding RNA and breast cancer, and we should go talk to Dr. Rhodes about it. And we did, and she was like, that's a huge project. Sounds great, let's get started. So that project has kind of been our child for the past 2 years now. I really thought the 80 hours of service was a burden, so I never really thought that it was really something I wanted to do. I think, how does science ever even correlate to service? I don't know, it just never really clicked for me. I took a class my second semester here that was an honors service lab, and it was my first kind of dip into service, but I never really touched service again after that until this last semester here, which I wish I wouldn't have waited so long to take now. I took the Foundations of Civic Engagement course with Courtney Tchaikovsky, and she kind of ignited that, I don't know, that like passion about service. I found other people who were really passionate about it, and I was like, maybe I can be. And Dr. Rhodes had talked to me about starting an RSO that incorporated sciences into all majors and maybe dived into service. So I worked with Courtney to rally some students from my civic engagement class to help kind of kickstart this, and then a few other students who weren't in the class, but like my research partner, Jordan Shedrow, who's a TA for that class. And we all just kind of figured out how to get students who were communications majors, who were, journalists, who were anything that, even if it wasn't related to science, we could teach them about cancer, and we could teach them the misconceptions so that they understand that cancer is not contagious. Why should it be just scientists and biologists who understand cancer and oncologists when everybody is affected? Everybody should at least understand the very basics about it. I'd love to be remembered for the RSO and to be started for. I don't know if that'll be any kind of legacy that I leave behind, but it is certainly something I found a great deal of passion in. And I hope that it continues to grow and flourish because I want to come back and I want to contribute to it as an alumni and as, hopefully a future doctor. My friend, Sarah Storing, was applying for the Hall of Fame, and I thought, I would never be qualified for the Hall of Fame. All I've done is one little service project, and I'm starting an RSO and I do research. It's not like I didn't feel like I was any kind of special student. But she was like, if I'm going to do it, you should do it. And I was like, okay. When I was filling out my application, I was, realizing more and more that I had done a lot at the university. I had taken advantage of every opportunity that was given to me. And I couldn't believe it when I'd actually got in. I really wanted to, but I didn't want to be optimistic either. But I got a phone call from one of my friends. I was driving, so I wasn't reading the email, but I got a phone call from like 6 people all at the same time, and they're like, Sarah, you made it. And I'm like, made it into what? And they're like, the Hall of Fame. And I was like, wow, that's so cool. It's like one of the biggest honors you can get here, and I would have never thought coming into this university that that would have ever been something I would have accomplished.